sides, but here in Israel, residents have been running for shelter as the rocket sirens blare in their communities, including Kibbutz Nirim, where Adele Raymer lives, and she joins me now on Skype. Adele, thank you so much for joining me. Describe how you've been feeling in the past 24 hours with this massive escalation.
Well, it's a little bit more than 24 hours. Yesterday morning at 6 a.m., I was here by my desk working when I heard two enormous explosions, which was the terrorists that were being killed on the fence. And that's what started the ball rolling. It was clear from there that this was not something that was going to be finished quickly or easily without any rocket fire.
And since then, have you had any sirens in your community? Have you had to run for shelter at all?
So I ran for shelter, but I didn't have to. For some reason, my app isn't working properly, and it picks it up when rockets are coming to Kisufim also, which is not far from me, but there's no reason for me to run to my shelter if it's in Kibbutz Kisufim, which is about 3 kilometers up the road. We, luckily, so far have not had any rockets yet, but I hear a lot of explosions outside.
And hearing those explosions, and I'm sure this is something that you are fairly used to, unfortunately, does this take any kind of emotional toll on you? How much stress do these situations give you?
You know, every time there's a rocket fired, they say no injuries incurred, but it's no physical injuries incurred. There are emotional and psychological injuries incurred every single time there's a rocket any place. When I'm watching TV last night, when there were all these rockets in other places, that takes a toll because you're getting ready to run at any second, and you change your life accordingly. You move things out of the way on the floor, no carpet in the way so that you're not going to trip over it. You change your plans. You don't go outside. School was canceled today. Normal places have snow days where the kids are off of school and can go and play in the snow. Here we have rocket days, which are not so much fun.
And how are you, and how do the residents of the southern Israel border communities, what do you have to say to the government when these sort of situations occur?
You know, I saw something this morning that just made my blood boil. Prime Minister Netanyahu was quoted in an interview saying, "These past 10 years have been the quietest 10 years since the inception of the State of Israel." And it just makes me feel so transparent because these 10 years have been horrible. We've had 3 wars. We have rocket fire on and off. Here in this part of the country, it has not been quiet. So it does not make me happy because I feel that we're not enough of an electorate and we don't have enough as much voice as the center of the country. And so it's just an explosion here or there, a rocket here or there, fires, balloons coming over with explosives, and it's as if there's not that many people there so we can absorb it. But we're the ones that are absorbing it. My 5-year-old granddaughter is the one that's absorbing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Adele Raymer, please stay safe out there and please look after your family and the rest of the people in your communities. Thank you so much.